Hi, you're welcome to my lecture. I believe this is the eighth lecture, so you're welcome, both those of you in the class and from watching from my YouTube channel. So in today's topic, we'll be looking at prediction page UI. So from what we did in day 7, that means designing a simple user interface, we are diving into turning machine learning into actionable interfaces with our Streamlit. So just a refresher, remember I introduced you to the Streamlit in day 9. So do well to go back, day 7, sorry. So do well to go back to watch what we did in day 7. So let's quickly dive in as I take you through the slides for today's content. So let's look at the overview points. So here we'll be looking at modular Streamlit design, user-friendly layout with streamlit.metric method, and also input validation and logging. And lastly, we are looking at the real-world deployment scenario. What will be our learning outcome? So we'll be looking at 4 learning outcomes, which includes 1, you'll be able to build modular Streamlit prediction user interfaces. Second, you'll be able to display model attributes using the Streamlit.metrics function. Also, you'll be able to add robust input validation logic, log predictions for monitoring and fairness. And fourth, we are also going to apply best practices from UI to model integration. Okay, so let's look at the modular layout concept. So looking at the flowchart, for example, we are considering Smart Energy Advisor Plus. So it's going to start from the header function, then to capturing the input from the user, and we move down to filtering and checking for invalid entries, which has to be carried out by the validate input function. And then we load the model and perform prediction carried out by the make prediction function. And lastly, we'll be able to display the attribute in a user-friendly format carried out by the show prediction function. So you can see some of the feature which we are trying to perform here and what it is all about. So when we talk about the show header, this is just to tell us the UI title and the description. And then for us to get the user input, we have to capture form input from the user. So this tells what we have required from the user to type in. So this will help us capture those details. Now we are also going to validate the input. So we are going to check, for instance, if you register using the user name and the password, we are going to verify when you want to log in if it matches. So if it matches, it means that we are going to move, the system is going to move to the next page. Otherwise, it's going to report to you to tell you that this is invalid. And then make prediction. This is going to load the model and perform prediction. And lastly, this function show prediction is going to display the attribute in a user-friendly format. So let's look at another one using the Streamlit metric function. Shortly, the syntax is st.metrics, open and closing brackets, and we are using this for effective attributes. So what does it look like? First, we're looking at the visual feedback using display important metrics using dynamic visual elements. So this is just a short example we are using here. Now we have the column layout for side-by-side metrics. I remember explaining this in our day 7 and how we were able to implement it on Streamlit, where we have 2 columns on our dashboard. Yeah, this metrics will help to organize outreach into clear visual section for user clarity. Then last year, or before then, this is just a short code we use to tell the Streamlit column and in each column what we want to see. And last, we have the user-friendly interface. So this helps to improve user experience with intuitive design choices. Next on the slide is the input validation benefits. So let's see that. First, we're looking at accuracy. So if we ensure user input meets all required formats. Second, to be able to protect against malicious input and vulnerabilities and improve trust and confidence. The next one is we want to improve user satisfaction with clear feedback on errors. And this also helps to prevent crashes. When we talk about efficiency, this reduces processing time by being able to filter invalid data early and so also flag anything abnormal. That means the anomalies. Now let's see the user input. So what syntax is that? We can just put an if statement. So if not, 0 is less than or equals to r or less than or equals to 23. So we set the st.error to state that it is invalid r. So next on the slide, we have the complete prediction page. So what are we looking at here? So if we look at the code section, this is just going to give us a clear function and modular design for easy understanding. Then next we have the user input, which is going to help for efficient handling of user data with validation checks. And if you want to look at the code syntax, this is what we are going to do. So once we define the show header function, we are going to put an if statement to help us with that particular task. Now, let's see another one, the output display. So we will be utilizing the st.metric for effective results representation. And logging. So this helps to track predictions and user interactions for improvement. So it keeps track of everything that has been done daily. And we could also use this for recommendations in order to provide solutions to certain problems. Now let's look at logging prediction. First, if we're looking at the code, implementing logging in machine learning application. And for example, practical scenario for utilizing logging effectively. And one benefit of it is that it helps to improve model performance through better insights, because the more we can track, the more better the model is, and the more recommendation we can get on what to do, which tells us about certain decision we can make based on the insight of the data or the visualization or from the visualization plot. Now, software and libraries to facilitate logging prediction. So in this case, with open the log.csv, we have a as f, so we are able to have a writer.write rule to take record of that. Now, if we have the real world case study, now in the real world case study, looking at the outcome, this will help enhance predictive accuracy, improve decision making, and user satisfaction, and also reduce costs. Use tools like Python libraries, Streamlit, framework, machine learning, algorithm, data visualization tool will be part of the things we should consider. And for method, what we need to do is to do data collection, model training, validation technique, and then deployment processes. The impact of all this is that it's going to increase efficiency and give an equal resources allocation and engage the community and look towards sustainability. In this case, we are considering environmental sustainability. Next on the slides will be the features and the description summary. So in our feature, once we have Streamlit metrics function, shortly known as st.metrics, opening and closing brackets, this helps to display model output. And when we are talking about the validate input function, this helps checks data validity. Now for our job live.load function, I explained this in day 7. This is to help us load the trained model. And modular layout it helps to improve clarity and reusability. And logging is to help ensure audit and fairness analysis. So I have a little quiz for you. So could you let me know what function do we use to load our model.pkl? That's number one. And number two, why do we modularize the script? Number three, how to block 3M dev input. How do we block that? Number four, what allows side-by-side metrics? So that's just a few questions I have for you in the form of quiz. So thank you so much for listening. If you want to see the code aspect of this lecture, please join me in the next video. That will be where I will be implementing some code and showing you the result of some of the Streamlit widgets or functions or method I've used, such as the st.metric method. Okay, so thank you for watching. If you're just joining us for the first time, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share with your loved ones. I'll be signing off now. Bye.